Happy Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Excited to do some Dead today. I talked to my friend Chris Jacobs on the phone last night. A lot of you probably know who he is. He's been blowing up on the scene for a while, and a lot of us from Baltimore have been, fans of his and rooting him on for years. So I talked to him last night, and it looks like we're going to be able to do a live stream in the next couple weeks, where we play some Dead tunes. He might show me some stuff. We talk a little bit. And so I got to get to the woodshed. I got to learn some tunes. So you're going to see a fair amount coming up. So in my long list of things to do, you guys know about my long list. I'm going back to one I've been meaning to get to from Six Phoenix. It's the only name I have. It says, I know you lamented the fact that we don't have video from Europe 72, but I have a link to high-quality concert recording from the epic Europe 72 tour. Here you go. And they'd like to hear He's Gone. So I got it queued up over here. And here we go. This is He's Gone, Grateful Dead, Europe 72. Oh, let's get the date. 4/17/72. So I've heard this song. I love this song. Never learned this song. From what I remember, it has a basic 1-4-5-ish changes, and just super catchy melody and lyrics. The Steal Your Face. I know that. Let's watch it together. Let's enjoy a nice little Sunday with some Europe 72 Dead. Shorts. Look at all of it. So you got two parts. You got Jerry going. And then you got Bobby. You can hear it, and you can see it clear as day. He's doing these little dyads off E major. I don't know if I said it. This is the key of E major. But you got your root and your major third. Then a little piece of F sharp minor, you're just going up diatonically, and then G sharp minor. When you go to the G sharp, it really functions as E first inversion, so E with a third in the bass. And this F sharp minor really can be viewed as D over F sharp. So you're thinking E mixolydian-ish, the neighborhood. It's just kind of the sound I hear. Yeah. That would be the diatonic note, the C sharp, not the D. But I can see how we'd be going in this lead. I don't know, got a feeling. Like the keys in the back. So is that Pigpen back there? And we have one drummer, right? And we have Jerry on a Strat. Ha! Love these early videos. Ran in a train ditch, caught on the limb. Is the melody off the B? Yep. You know better, but I know. So, that's a cool little thing. This is a Dead thing I'm learning, where they have those hits on where the lyric comes in, not necessarily where the measure, where the first beat of the measure would be. You know, but I know. And then there's the first beat of the measure. Very cool. So again, 1-4-5, E, A, and B, and the melody looks like it's off the fifth, off that B. Let's let it roll. Like I told you, what I said, steal your face right off of your head. Now he's gone. that D. There's that D. I knew it was coming. So he goes, now he's gone. This is your chorus or whatever. Here's your 4 chord, A. Right? You're suspending it, right? This is, you can think of it as A sus, but the key here is that you're going to that D. So this is, you know, a borrowed chord for all intents and purposes. So it's E, it's in the land of E mixo, right? It's in the land because it's still functioning as a 1-4-5 in E, right? So not like E's the 5 chord, E's the 1. But when you throw that D in there, that's a borrowed chord, you know? But, you know, I'm beginning to learn that this is just kind of a Jerry thing, you know, to give that mixo sound. It's just kind of his sound. Whenever I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is, that's usually my first guess, and it's usually right. I'm learning. 5. And Bobby's staying with that. Staying with that as it goes up. So you got still in the key of E. Playing the C sharp there, not the D. Right? Playing the D sharp there again, not the D. So, right? It's going throughout, and that mixed with the keyboard splashes creates a really warm texture with a lot of movement for what would otherwise could easily be just a simple progression.
Steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone.
Bobby's doing that each time.
He's gone, and nothing's gonna bring it back. He's gone. 9-mile skid on a 10-mile ride. Hot as a pistol, cool inside. Cats on a tin roof, dogs in the pile.
Yeah. You know, you typically don't hear Bobby doing this much, or at least I don't. I'm fairly new to that, but I'm not used to hearing him do a little E major pedal steel bend. So you got E here, right? Here's your root, bending the 9 to the 3, pedal, right? Root and 5th.
Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. Well, he's gone. Well, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Oh.
Is that 5? You're Phil walking all over that, you know, that. Like he's all over it.
Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, and nothing's gonna bring it back. He's
That little keyboard run.
gone.
Oh. think it's a D sharp. So you're getting a 2. You're going to F sharp here. Resolving to the 1 to E. And then it does this little walk down. And let's see where Jerry goes here. Yep. So again, yeah, the melody is off the B. It's off the 5th. Right? Just B major. So when it goes to the A, it's like he's bending to that C sharp. It's a weird little run there. And then back to E major, this shape here. So you got... So maybe what you would do here is, you know, then when it goes to the A, you would come from here. You'd go into this E shape so you could resolve back to the 1 there. Now this is a rough one, right? He's got to bend. He doesn't have to, but the chord you're going to is going to the A. So you can bend up to the major 7th of A, the G sharp. But if you get to the A, that's your legit chord tone. There's nothing wrong with hanging on the G sharp. You're in key. It's all good. But I mean, it's that weird Jerry ground where it's just like that. It's that longingness that you hear him sing with and also play with. It's like, do you get there? Do you quite get there? That's the sound of that mystery. And he end now this time with this E instead of this one. So he's always starting the melody on the B on the 5th of the E, and then resolving to the root of the E. So really, it's the story of how do you get from a 5th bass line to your root, you know? Something like that. I'm obviously totally winging it. But that's your key takeaway. Pushing through that minor third, the G and G sharp on E. Ending on the 9, the F sharp, right? When it goes to the 5 chord, 5th of the 5 chord. This is what I love about Jerry. You know, I literally just talked about this in the video from Friday, the Eric Garrels, Joe Bonamassa video. Is that you don't know if he's going to make it. You don't know if he's physically going to make it. You don't know harmonically if he's going to land. If you just listen to it, you know, it's like you can tell he is up there. Just it's not even quite improvising. He's following his ear, and you know, you don't know if he's going to land. And it's that sense of, I keep thinking longing, but that's the wrong adjective. It's or that's the wrong word. It's just it's the mystery. It's the mystique. It's like but he does land it. But he does resolve it. But he constantly gives you that feeling like maybe you're not gonna make it, but then you do. It's and just look at him. Like it's just it's hard to put into words. I mean, what a great line. I know better, but you know him. Caught in a drain ditch. I mean, this is a great tune. And you know what? That kind of mirrors his playing. Like, this He's Gone, this whole song about this, you know, it's like, you don't know if the dude's gonna make it. Like, it's so singular. It's abstract and non-specific, yet it's all the same message. Little one, maybe you're alive.
Like I told you what I said, steal your face right off of your head. He's gone.
I don't know if this is one of like the crazy drug-infused shows. It sure looks like it. I mean, just even the way Phil attacks that bass, it's almost like he's surprised he did it. You know, it's like, oh. It's fun to watch.
Well, he's gone. Lord, he's gone. He's gone. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone.
You know, one thing I will say is I think the band grooves better with one drummer. Listen, I know that, you know, I don't want to say they invented the two drummer thing, but the adoption of it is certainly something that the scene has embraced, you know, from the Allman Brothers to, you know, like, you even seen Tedeschi Trucks when I saw him a few months ago or weeks ago, I don't even remember. But the groove is a lot tighter with this. The groove is a lot, I mean, you know, it's not as loose. Like, you can be harmonically loose and rhythmically loose, and I feel like a lot of the Dead stuff is both at the same time, where sometimes you need a little, if one side's going off, you kind of need the other, you know, the yin and the yang, you know, at the same time. I like this setup. I like him on a Strat. And I kind of like the simple, the simple arrangement with the simple keys, the simple, you know, 1, 2, 3 up, you know, Bobby's second rhythm guitar part. It's a very clean arrangement.
God, nothing's gonna bring it back. Like a steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone.
Now, wait a minute. is that a second keyboard player or piano player? Wasn't the other guy wearing a hat?
He's gone.
Yeah. God, how did I not hear it before? There's piano and there's keys. I didn't make that connection. Okay, so there's 2 key players and 1 drummer on this tour, or in this band, in this version.
Nothing's gonna bring it back.
Now I hear it clear as day. Nice. Well, there you go. 6. What was your handle here? 6 Phoenix. That was He's Gone from Europe 72. It's so wild to listen to these older versions where the band is different, the sound is different. It's like the songs in it's like the song itself is in its infancy. Like when I first heard this, I heard Dead and Company do it, and there's so much more going on. And not better or worse. It's just clearly has evolved over time, where the arrangement of this is very stripped down. I mean, it is the song in its pure essence. Not a long jam thing. Very straight ahead leads, straight ahead melody. Starts on the 5th, resolves on the tonic of E. Straight ahead chord progression, the arrangement between Jerry's parts and Bobby's parts, the symbol 1, 2, 3, and the keys laying the foundation. 1 drummer. It's not the long, drawn out, super busy dead of the let's go with 80s. It's just not what that is. It's a totally stripped down version. But the key takeaway for me here is that his singing and his playing and the lyrics are all, and the band itself is all telling that same story. The He's Gone, that whole theme. This has got to be a song about drugs, and they got to be out of their mind on this. The video is ridiculous. But his playing, the way that he's, pushing towards chord tones, but you can tell he's early, that this is an early version because he's very focused on the melody, starts with the melody, kind of finishes with the melody, but then he's kind of exploring around it. But you're not sure if he's going to get there. And even if he gets there, you're not sure if he's going to land it. And you watch, it's so great to see this on video. You watch the body language. He's not sure. It's a commitment to doing it, even though you don't know you're going to do it. And I feel like maybe that's what the audience is doing too. And the whole band has that look to them. So whether that's acid or what that is, or whether it's just maybe I'm making it that because I kind of want it to be that, I don't know. But that's my take on this tune, is that he's gone. You know better, but I know him. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Like, steal your face right off your head. Like, it's gotta be about tripping, and they have to be tripping on this. And his playing and the lyrics and the way they look, it all paints that picture. It's just really cool to actually see in color. So thank you so much for this video, and thank you all for watching. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I'm going to have videos coming out basically every day for the next until. And keep an eye out for that live stream with Chris Jacobs. I'm really looking forward to it. He does Jerry and the Dead tunes about as good as you can do it. And so I'm just thrilled to be able to do that. I don't know when that's going to be, but keep your eyes peeled. And thank you for liking, subscribing, especially for you guys that subscribe over at the website, guitargate.com, where I'd love to be your online teacher. I have all my courses and everything for $10. And also, don't forget, leave tracks, links to tracks in the comments. I love that we're taking this journey together, and I try to keep a regular mix between email, Instagram, the subscribers on my actual website, the reaction requests, and just try to keep it flowing. All right? Stay safe out there. See you in the next one.